What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Geek Central podcast episode. I'm Jovi from Geek Central, and I'm here with Ruben.
Hello.
And of course, we've been gone for 2 months. We've emerged from the depths, I've explained in the Let's Talk episode, which you totally watch. It's going to be in the top right about now. Well done, me.
Yeah, don't worry.
putting
It's
in
only
that.
9 minutes long.
So, also 9 minutes long of me playing zombies and Call of Duty rather badly. I only made it to round 5. Okay.
I already said it was 9 minutes.
So, right.
Alright.
Of course, we're going to start. We have loads of talking points for this week. So, let's just jump into it, shall we? So, big thing on Disney Plus right now is WANDAVISION. WANDAVISION is the new show with WANDAVISION and also QUICKSILVER. I think he appeared in episode 6 or 7, and people are wondering, if he's real? Do you believe? What do you think, Ruben? Are you a big fan of WandaVision?
I haven't watched WandaVision.
You've not. I recommend it. It's great.
Alright, I might check it out, but
Yep.
I think so far that it's probably real. I mean, there's no reason it could be a manifestation. I don't think there is. I don't know.
Oh, you silly, silly man! Because you haven't watched it, so he could entirely be fake. We're not going to
No.
spoil it, but George, can you put up the Funko Pop right here? Thank you. So if you look at the Funko Pop, you see his name, Quicksilver, is in quotation marks. Pretty mysterious, if you say so. So this adds to the thing that he could be just a manifestation, or he was sent there by someone and could be fake.
Maybe he is real, but he's not the real Quicksilver.
That's very true. As there's been multiple Quicksilver. There's been the X-Men one. If George would like to put up, maybe like the X-Men Quicksilver eating something, or a gif of him. Oh, that's pretty funny, George. That's a great one. I love that one.
Very funny.
Very funny.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing.
And also the one in the Marvel films, especially Age of Ultron. Please put him up now, George.
You didn't see that coming?
I don't like this one. I do not like him at all. Get him out of here. Get him out.
Get him out. It's not
Get him out.
here.
And now we have the comic book one. Put the comic book one up there. That's the one. This man is good. I like this one. And finally, the new one, Quicksilver. The new Quicksilver from WandaVision. Now this guy, I like
didn't see that coming?
Based off the comic. All right. Pretty cool. Thank you, George.
One thing's for certain.
Mhm.
Age of Ultron Quicksilver is no longer allowed in the Geek Central podcast.
Nope, he's been banned.
He's been banished.
He's been banished by Geek Central. I'm just gonna, I'm stamping it now. George, can you do like a stamp saying banned? Yeah, that's right. He's banned. We're never talking about him again. Boo, Age of Ultron. Boo! Anyway, Mortal Kombat 2021. What's your opinions, Ruben?
It's pretty good. I like Mortal Kombat's a pretty good fighting game.
Mortal Kombat is a reboot of, I think it was the 70s, 80s, or 90s one. And honestly, it was a bit shit.
You didn't see that coming?
So, they're trying to reboot it for, I guess a more adult audience than the original one did. So the trailer is dropping, and hopefully George has put it in the background. This looks sick. I'm enjoying it. Looks like Scorpion's there and Sub-Zero, my favourite. Who's your favourite fighter, Ruben?
Honestly, it's like in Mortal Kombat 11, my main fighters are Baraka and Noob Saibot, and in the number 9, which I remember playing quite a lot, it was Reptile and Smoke. So it's quite changing.
Yeah. So the trailer got dropped recently, and have you watched it? Did you give it a watch?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. I saw it as an ad.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's. I guess it's all right, but I think if they looks like they tried to do it during COVID, and already it looks like it's off to a rocky start, because Mortal Kombat, I think, is only good being a game, because I didn't know where they could take the story in films.
Oh, yeah, I've got the story mode which spans across the 3 games as well.
Yeah.
And
So,
they're all
right.
storyline.
Mortal Kombat 2021, check it out. It'll be either in the link in the description or it'll be in the info card right now. Well done, me. God, I'm real whiz with those end cards and those little info cards, aren't I, Ruben?
You're really not.
Thank you. Anyway, on to the new Justice League. What? Justice League, you might mention? I thought that was the Zack Snyder film. That was absolute crap. Well, turns out Zack Snyder said he's releasing the director's cut on HBO Max. Ruben, can you guess the length of this? You know,
The length, pardon?
The length.
The length. Well, if it's a film, I'm guessing an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours.
Well done, 4 hours. It's going to be 4 hours long. And there's going to be a 30-minute intermission in between those 2 hours. Because who can hold their bladder for that long? I couldn't. Because you need to replace snacks and replenish your fluids. Both pee and liquid. So, right. But what other people are talking about is that Zack Snyder Cut is going to completely change the story. The black Superman suit is going to be in there. I think George might put a little picture of the black Superman suit. I think it's in the trailer. There it is. That's great. I like it. I like the black Superman suit, the steel logo. Lovely. So anyway, but what we're beating around the bush for, we're here for one thing only, and that's the Zack Snyder Cut that Jared Leto's Joker is back, but he's not tattooed this time and doesn't have damage on the forehead. He's back, and he said the line. He said, "We live in a society. We
live in a society."
You did it, boys.
We did it. The meme community got to Zack Snyder.
Isn't that right?
So, what's your opinions on Jared Leto's Joker getting a second chance?
Alright, so I do think that it's nice that he gave him a second chance, but his performance in Suicide Squad was not good.
No,
some would argue that he is the worst Joker, and many people would agree that he is the worst Joker.
Yeah.
But being given a better chance, the Suicide, even if he isn't given a second chance, and he is given a second chance, which he is, the Suicide Squad Joker is still going to be the worst Joker. But maybe this Joker will be, the best Joker. Who knows? It could be the best Joker. It could be, it could even overtake the Suicide Joker into being the worst Joker.
Yeah.
You never know.
Because if it's only like a few seconds, because he goes, "We live in a society where honor is a distant memory. Wouldn't you agree?" Batman, and the trailer ends. But if you look very closely, it's in Batman's nightmare world. So the nightmare world is when he goes to sleep. It's his nightmare that he couldn't save the world, or the Justice League couldn't save the world. So it's the world in chaos. So it could be a thing that we don't really. This is not the real Joker, and just a manifestation of
just
Batman.
like Quicksilver in WandaVision.
Just like Quicksilver in WandaVision.
Perhaps.
But not the Age of Ultron one. He is still banned.
Banished.
And you can also see Cyborg behind Batman. So either the end of the film is going to be in the nightmare world where they fail, or he just decided to bring Cyborg along in his nightmare for some reason.
And who knows? Maybe Batman's nightmare becomes true.
Maybe that would be a very interesting plot point. At least we see mullet-wearing Joker. Hopefully, Jared Leto makes Cesar Romero the worst Joker, and I say that with a Geek Central seal of approval.
But hold on, the Suicide Squad Joker is still the worst Joker because it's not the actor, it's the film.
Yeah, I believe
the second chance he's going to change the Joker. So
yeah, I believe the Suicide Squad Joker. I believe it had so much potential. Jared Leto's a good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in that new Gucci advert. Hopefully, you can put George can put the Gucci advert up there.
Oh, look, there we go. Pretty nice.
There it
Gucci
is.
stuff.
Look at that. I don't like Gucci. I'm gonna get millions of hate comments down there below. I just don't like Gucci.
You can get millions of people watching this. How are you sure about that?
I don't know. Maybe bleep that whole out so it seems like I'm swearing out Gucci. Anyway,
don't swear out Gucci.
Don't swear out Gucci.
That should be a quote
That's a rule of Geek Central now. We have a list of rules, and that's number 2. Number 1 is always make fun of The Rock. So number 2, I guess now, is don't cuss out Gucci, which I know I don't agree with the rule.
And before we close off the topic of Jared Leto and the new Joker, I think to give him a proper second chance, we should cut out the Suicide Squad Joker from this.
Well, kill him off.
No, I mean cut out the connection between Jared Leto and the Suicide Squad Joker. Like, and when I say that, what I mean is like, don't take the Suicide Squad Joker into consideration when you think about him.
Yes, of course.
So that way, it'll yeah. And also, regards of rule number 1, The Rock has the same name as a stone.
Oh my god, I can't believe we've noticed that yet. Oh my god, that means we can put The Rock in the thumbnail! Way!
The Rock could probably fit in the Infinity Gauntlet.
He could.
Yeah, Please, George, put a photo of Dwayne The Rock Johnson in the Infinity Gauntlet.
God,
not holding.
That George, he's a whiz. Look at that, look at that. Oh.
Everyone laugh at the joke.
Ha ha ha. This means we can put The Rock in the thumbnail now.
Yeah.
Anyway, also, The Rock looks like Vision's stone in the top of his head.
Please
just
put a
gonna
picture
say
of
that.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson in Vision's head.
Of course.
There
right.
We go. Pretty funny. All right. Now let's finally close off this topic. We've been lingering around this one, far too long. Like cussing out Gucci, talking about The Rock, and talking about the Joker. Let's go into something else. Godzilla versus King Kong is being announced.
First of all, who do you think is going to win?
I don't know. Well, Godzilla is a gigantic laser shooting, like very strong wizard. The other one is Monkey. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a very fair fight.
It's going to be a very fair fight. Well, in King Kong did climb I know you said Eiffel Tower then, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Eiffel Tower. Empire State Building.
I had no idea if that King Kong was French. The King Kong.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
So, I don't know, Godzilla could be up with a good chance there. The trailers have been just the film's idea has been announced. I don't know if the trailer's been released. Maybe it will by the time this episode's out. But Godzilla vs. King Kong, that's pretty epic and gets the Geek Central seal of approval. US state, Illinois, is gonna ban violent games in its state. I know if you cross the state border, your cards get searched for like GTA or Fall Guys. Among Us even, yes. Grand Theft Auto 5, of course, is being banned. I think that's the top of the list for most violent games.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough for that. But Among Us is being banned. I understand it, but it's still technically a kid's game. So what do you think of this?
Yes and no, because they still got it's like the people in the lobby and maybe the fact that when you kill someone, their body gets chopped in half, but not in a gruesome way like Mortal Kombat fashion. But
yes,
it is somewhat still friendly. There's like very few blood effects. It's more of a teen game.
Yes. It's the South Park of video games.
Not really. South Park is a bit more violent and crude, but it's still funny.
Yes, Family Guy of video games.
There we go. That's more like it. Family Guy video games. Teen.
But without the swearing.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Any close on blocks?
So
I don't know.
By the way, put in the comments down below what you think of these opinions. Give us more talking points. Now, do you agree that Illinois should ban violent video games, or do you think they should let the kids be angry at their screens? Do you remember the old days of Modern Warfare 2, where you would knife them and they would scream into the mic, and they would scream so loud the mic would start to glitch, and then
sounds like a jet engine.
Sounds like a jet engine. There would be music playing in the background, either a guy's guitar or just really loud rap. There would be a baby crying in one mic. And you know what? Even though it was chaos, it was heaven. Anyway, Bethesda...
No, it's 2021. We no longer get that. But in 2021, Bethesda hopes to release Starfield.
In 2021.
Yeah. What do you think about this, Jamie?
Yeah. I don't know about Starfield. Never played it. Have no opinion. Never gonna do it. So Bethesda's hoping to release Starfield in 2021. Really, I don't know what to do with that topic. Let's just move on. So if you want to play it, just play it. I don't really mind.
Yeah, check out the trailer.
Tweet us at Real Geek Central. Tell us if we're wrong. Tell us we should play it, and maybe I might not ignore you. All right.
It's
So we're gonna bring
going.
it down a little bit more now. The UK court rules against Epic Games from imposing Apple's Fortnite ban. So first of all, we love Fortnite. We love Fortnite.
No, we
Way.
don't. No,
No.
we don't.
I guess Fortnite's banned now. There you go. Look, there's Chapter 2 Fortnite banned. There you go. Yeah, woo, it's banned.
No more. Fortnite.
Banned. No more Fortnite. You heard it here first, folks. No more Fortnite. But anyway, I guess we have to talk about this because Agatha from WANDAVISION told me to. Right.
It was her all along.
So, right. So, are you familiar with the Epic Games versus Apple
yes,
debacle?
I am not very familiar, but I am familiar with it. Acquaintance.
So what happened was, so what happens is on Apple and other phones, V-Bucks is kind of heightened in price because Apple wants to make money off those transactions as well. That's how they make their money. So in Apple Store. So but Fortnite added a reduced option just saying buy it from Epic Games. Of course, this is against Epic Games' contract with Apple. So in the end, Apple sued them. Apple sued Epic Games. And in the US, the US actually ruled for Epic Games with Apple, but now in the UK, it's ruling against. Also, you can't download Fortnite Apple anymore because of the US lawsuit. They took it down off the App Store for the time being.
Poor kids on Apple.
So
can we get an F in the chat for the poor kids who aren't able to play Fortnite on their mum's phone?
Right. Next topic.
Yeah.
The PS5 DualSense controller. What's a PS5? I haven't seen one.
Yeah.
That's a scalper joke.
Guess how long of a battery lifespan it has? Well, not battery, but guess how long.
I don't know. Are we talking about like physical lifespan? Like are we talking battery?
No, it's not going to grow wrinkles, is it? We're talking about like charge.
I'm not talking about charge. Are we talking about how physically how many times you can press the buttons before it starts?
PS5 DualSense controller has a 417-hour lifespan according to new tests.
Wow, that's
now that is
above 400 hours.
Yeah, I just said 417 hours.
But that's above 400 hours. I just said it, but just different ways. So 417 hours. Don't know what you could do in those 417 hours. I bet I could lower that. Do you know how?
How?
With the Boring Company's flamethrower to it. That would definitely lower the lifespan.
Yep, well, you can use that lifespan to play Grand Theft Auto 5 and Among Us, unless you're in Illinois.
Unless you're in Illinois. Right. Didn't know what tests they did. Did they get someone just to play for 417 hours and then?
I guess they did.
Yeah. Does it mean the controller completely breaks after 417 hours, or do you mean it starts to break after 417 hours?
I'm assuming it just ran out of battery.
You're assuming it ran out of battery?
I'm thinking it's just ran out of battery.
I think it means the lifespan means it's physical lifespan, like
because
how
417 hours is like around let's say like a month, 2 months, 5 months. Oh,
I would
have a PlayStation 5.
Maybe George can put up the actual value of time.
Put the actual amount of time and go in a calculator. Go to like a hour to month thing or whatever, and put the actual amount of time that is. And if it's a very short amount of time, then it's very reasonable to say it has to be for battery life. So you can recharge it. If the actual controller dies, it properly dies after 417 hours, then it's either a very bad marketing technique to get people to buy more controllers, or it's just a bit cruel.
In other news, you might have heard Perseverance, or the Mars rover by its nickname, landed on Mars earlier this week, or maybe just a couple of days ago by this time this episode comes out. Do you remember seeing this in the news, Ruben?
I think so.
Yeah, so it's Perseverance, and the entire mission is to see if there's life on Mars. It's not like aliens and Martians, but it means like microorganisms, bugs, that kind of stuff that can live on harsh planets and stuff. That, that can eventually evolve into animals. Because I think a few years back they found the lake, the old lake of it, where there used to be water. So what's stopping them from finding little bugs and microorganisms? That would be pretty cool, right? I guess check it out. Go to NASA's website. I think they have a live stream of the Mars rover. I don't know. I might be just fibbing there. But you should definitely check it out if you're into, space and astronomy, because that's pretty sicko mode. Right.
Yeah, cool.
The Spider-Man 3 trailer. We're not talking about, dig on this Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3, or, not the classic Spider-Man 3, but
we're talking about the Spider-Man No Way Home.
No Way Home, if that's even its real title. There's been Home Depot, Homesick, Home Planet,
Homecoming.
Homecoming. Yeah. Homecoming's, that was the first one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it just me? Does Spider-Man just get further and further away from his house?
Yeah, he just gets further and further away from his house, yeah. Hurry up, Peter. Dinner's ready. Get on down. Right.
No, Peter, I told you to go west, not south.
No, Peter. Little Peter. Right. But it was announced that this might be its real title because they made a 50-second video, which George should be playing right now, with Zendaya, Tom Holland,
no, it's just a title
reveal. Jason Batalon. But
no, Jovi, it's just a title reveal apparently. Where we got our sources wrong. Does this mean that Jovi is banned from the Geek Central?
I think so. I've been banned.
No, Jovi.
No.
You silly sausage. You just got it all wrong.
Right. So Spider-Man No Way Home. He's been Homecoming. He's been just getting further away from home. He was Homecoming, then he was Far From Home, and now No Way Home. He's completely lost at this point.
Where is he, Narnia?
Right. I guess we're going to wrap it up here. Right. Thank you all for watching, listening, or wherever you are. Maybe you're hung up upside down like a vampire and just watching upside down. No judge here.
So make sure to check out our Discord, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. And links are in the description. Make sure.
Link will be in the description. Instagram is @RealGeekCentral. Twitter @RealGeekCentral.
Please consider liking or subscribing as well.
By the time this episode comes out, which should be a Saturday, as all Geek Central podcasts are, I will be streaming at 11 p.m. GMT until 2. Check it out. Drop by. Say what episodes you like and ones you didn't. Because, hey, if you didn't like this episode, give it a dislike if you didn't like it. And give us constructive feedback in the comments below, as that's always welcome. Thank you all for listening. I've been Joe from Geek Central.
I've been Ruben from Geek Central.
And thank you for watching.
So
peace.
You didn't see that coming?